Here is a little tutorial for you where you learn to go efficiently from lying on your back into a seated pike. It looks simple, but there are some key steps that make it feel really easy. The first step is to simply do side bends lying on the floor, bringing shoulder and hip towards each other. And the more powerfully you do this, notice how one of my hips starts to lift off towards the bottom of the crunch. This looks really funny from above. And the key is to keep both your hips and both your shoulders on the ground for as long as possible. So then follow up the side bend with a rotation onto your side, bringing your hands and feet toward each other in a side-lying pike position. Here, the key is really to open up that pike by leading with your hip so that you get back to that full side bend to both sides as you transition through lying on the back. A common mistake is to keep your feet kind of together, which is going to make you kind of roll more in a clunky way. It's much more efficient to let your feet spread apart and lead the movement from your center. Open up your hips and let one leg and one arm fly first and then recover back together in the pike. Finally, instead of bringing your hands to your feet, as shown here, it's important to bring your elbow under your waist. Look how I'm hiding my elbow. It's gonna pop out there because I'm bringing it into my waist. It's gonna help me sit up. So putting it all together, the steps are to side bend from lying on your back. This turns into a crunch, a side-lying pike. And then by hiding your elbow, you're able to easily come to seated, especially when you combine that with a sweep of the other arm over your head. I hope you find these 3 steps useful and that it helps you flow through the movement easily.